Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Leo, welcome back, Leo people and placements. Let's dive in. Get a quick reading for Leo. Chemistry, passion, sideways. So there could be something that you're not sure how you feel about. There could be some kind of stability coming in after a period of tumultuousness. There could have been some kind of conflict, disharmony in a relationship or something. There could be something about an apology regarding the past or something like that. There could be something closed off, maybe an air sign here, air sign placements, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Someone could be guarded as well when they communicate, maybe. There's something about divine timing for a new beginning of some sort, but let's grab you a spirit animal to see what else we can get. Leo's advice. Something about music. We have appreciation card that came out for you guys, so. Interesting. Let's see what we've got. Actually, I feel like there's too many that popped out, honestly. Let's just reshuffle. Messages for Leo placements from the Guardian Guides. Angel Michael for Leo energies. What's the most important message? Okay. So that's 21 in the reverse. It's Dove. However disturbed, the waters are around you. However troubled your heart, Dove Spirit here remind you that peace without begins within as you reconnect with Spirit through practices that awaken you from spiritual amnesia. Your true nature is as a peaceful child of Spirit, but how easily you forget. You're being invited to sit in a cozy, safe nest of Spirit. Soon the waters become still, and you feel peace again. Be compassionate with yourself at this time, for all of us can forget that peace is always at hand. I mean, there's so many distractions, right? Interesting. There could be something that happened at work or your job. There could have been a conflict. Peace is always at hand, always there, gifted to us by Spirit. Become the peace you wish to see in the world so you can reduce any suffering, performing acts of kindness and radiating love. Dove Spirit also reminds you that when you see inequity or someone harmed or in need, trust that you have the capacity to bring peace through smiling, sending love, speaking a kind word, and listening with a compassionate heart. Do your part to be a peacemaker, nourishing compassion, reminding others of the joy of harmonious coexistence so that they may embrace the Dove Spirit within themselves too. So maybe there's something about bringing harmony to a situation or embracing that energy, just living it anyways. That's interesting. Bringing peace. Okay. Let's get your actions from the tarot. What's the advice for our Leos? Most important actions at this moment from their spirit team. Strength. Something about like tempering yourself almost is giving. Not being petty, not repressing, but building your strength from within. Doing deep shadow work, deep healing work. Any other advice for our Leos from Angel Michael, God, Jesus, any other positive beneficial deities for our Leos? Seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. There's definitely something about being like a stubborn, ruthless, intolerant, cruel, severity, opinionated, austere. There's something about like building a sense of confidence or having to work on that. So let's see your angel messages for Leo. I could be speaking with a more masculine Leo audience. Leo's advice from Jesus, their spirit team, guardian angels for Leo energies. Dreams of abundance. Beautiful. Let's see. This card signals to the angels, that the angels of abundance have been sending you inspiration and guidance through your dreams. When you're asleep, your ego is offline and you're more open to receiving guidance. It's important to analyze your dreams and what they're trying to impart. Sometimes on the surface, they may not even make a great deal of sense, but as their content is often symbolic. However, when you spend time deciphering the imagery and the symbolism present, dreams lay out a very comprehensible message. That's interesting because I once had a day, like I think last week or something, where I was realizing I was watching these videos about interior decorating, and they had a mirror, and she was talking about this mirror and how it was so important to her family. And then I realized the night before I had a dream about like a really similar mirror, and it was like similar context stories of this mirror that she was discussing the next day. And I just thought it was so interesting because like if I didn't take the time to think about that, I would never have realized that that dream even meant anything at all. But then later in the day, I was reflecting upon my dream that earlier the previous night, and I was reflecting on that I don't know, it just kind of came together. So maybe there's something about like symbolism and meanings coming together. Mhm. Reflections, reflecting on the past. But anyways, let's see. Um, Sometimes on the surface they may not even make a great deal of sense, as their content is often symbolic. However, when you spend time deciphering the imagery and the symbolism present, dreams lay out a very comprehensible message. If you find you are not remembering your dreams or feel that they are too complex for you to figure out, ask your angels to send you clear messages that you're more likely to retain. Each of us dreams every night. With practice, we can start remembering more and more. This practice comes in the form of writing down what we recall upon awakening, asking for dreams of guidance, and analyzing the messages we receive either on our own or with a partner or a professional dream interpreter. So just reflecting, I was talking to myself actually, I think, or maybe I was talking to somebody else. I think I was talking to somebody else and I realized what it was about. Interesting. So, very interesting message for sure. Dreams of abundance here. Okay. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self give you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So you could get this. This could be helping you come out of any kind of tumultuousness, like bring solutions. But let's give you white light. Messages of advice for Leo energies. 22. Let's see. A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you're being led onto the path. Your authentic soul path could include recognition, acclaim, or notable success, or admiration, but be grateful, but don't be dazzled. I want to say be careful, or distracted by such experiences. It's so important. It's so true. When you expand in any sense, there's so many new challenges that you face, right? People that are jealous or whatever. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This allows for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. Interesting. Interesting. You can use your free will as you choose, and that's why they say you should do, if you want divine intervention, like for your highest and most good, you have to allow that intervention. You have to ask for it. Just like how they say, like vampires, you have to invite them in. So spirits of all sorts, Holy Spirit, angels, demons, whatever. You can focus on the negative or distance yourself from the light. Refuse to trust and insist you always know best. You can choose to feel unappreciated, betrayed, or afraid when life does its unpredictable dance. Spirit loves you and seeks to help you even when you use your free will in such a way. At any time, you can choose to say enough of that misery and open your heart to connect with the higher creative and healing intelligence of the light. And that's why there's souls that get sent to hell, quote unquote, because they create their own hell. We all create our own realities. Or maybe they get sent to hell literally, who knows. There's stories in near-death experiences where they pray to Jesus and the angels come, right? So no matter how much our wounded minds and broken hearts may believe a situation can be healed, Ein Sof Or is always there. It reminds us, whether we can see it or not, there is a spiritual path through all troubles. That path can be so beautiful. We will become profoundly grateful for the struggle which caused us to grow, even if we never wish to repeat the experience. Interesting. Acknowledgement is the beginning of healing. If something isn't quite right, be kind and wise enough to admit it. Then seek out the genuine light which evokes peace in your heart. Have the courage to trust and let go of approaches that do not lead you anywhere worth going. As you open yourself to what is, even the most unexpectedly difficult twist of fate, you become ever closer to the radiant grace and luminous clarity which assures you, heals you, and guides you and loves you. This could be regarding sex, dating life, friends, communication, but let's get you some last juicy messages before we close out. Ooh, just knocked over a shit ton of cards. Messages. This could be rooted in family dynamics. Messages. Leo's spirit team, guardian angels, guides, Jesus, Angel Michael, for Leo's energies. Most important vital messages for our Leos. Okay, we have, you owe yourself the biggest apology for putting up with what you didn't deserve. We have crosses your boundaries. We have up your protection in your finances. Interesting. So spend more wisely. We have entrepreneur, planned attack. We have they wanted to use you for their own usage. And we have anger issues. Interesting. We have wants to see you fail. We have stingy person. We have save money. We have very original. So maybe somebody here is very unique, but there's something about saving your money and being more wise about that. Or, yeah, I don't know. Entrepreneur here, right? So we have trust in God. So that's who should be. And serious comeback energy, heart. Alrighty, beautiful. Let's get you maybe an oracle message and we'll close it out. This could be something about a family situation, 10 of Cups situation, but let's get some actual tea leaf messages, Leo. There could be some kind of like gain coming from the past. You could be giving or receiving a precious gift. Beware of greed. We have, maybe you're working on overcoming something. You should accept valid criticism. Temporary problems. Problems to resolve. We have happiness and well-being, and opportunities are waiting for you. Interesting. This could be in career. Like maybe, yeah, new job or career. That's funny on the top of the deck. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.